All right. Befriending Another Man. Written by Danny. They wrote the first one too. Content warnings, homophobia? Question mark? Okay. BVS. Yeah, this is definitely not a picture of an actual CVS with a filter on top. It's definitely not. Alright, let's get started. You're in a committed relationship with making bad decisions. A man with no moral compass, influenced only by the teachings of your grandmother. And even then, you can feel the earth shift as she rolls over in her grave every time you make another terrible decision. Like today, one of your baby mamas, Tara, decided she was going to take you to court if you didn't buy diapers, but you were pretty sure she just wanted money to get her nails done and not the actual diapers. That's kind of insane. That's kind of insane. Roman is nearly 4 years old, and kids that age are mostly potty trained, right? It depends. You weren't meant to be a father, and you definitely don't act like you're meant to be a father. You were meant to be a rapper, or to be a famous one way, or to be famous one way or another. You have the whole formula for a rapper. Okay, tall. that's the formula for a rapper. Tall. Okay, the Bound Cloud rapper dread cut. Okay, I don't see a lot of rappers with his exact haircut, but okay. Stupid ass tattoos with baby mama drama. Two kids you kind of don't care for. Why does he hate his kids? I still don't understand. Why does he hate his kids so much? Big Bock already gave you a bit of clout, but you need to keep going. How else are you going to buy your mother her dream house? True, true, very true. Diapers, yeah, diapers. You can do that. You can buy diapers for your 4-year-old son who needs diapers. BVS sells diapers, you think. Why wouldn't they? It's a fucking pharmacy after all. Like he's just so far from being an actual father that he doesn't even know if CVS or BVS, excuse me, sells diapers or not. I feel like even without a child, you should know that answer, you know? You rather do this than be the one to pay for Tara's next mani pedi or whatever it is you're sure she uses her money for, or uses your money for. You don't think responsible woman is really your type of game. You get lost in the middle of the hair dye aisle, torn in an internal debate over whether to change your hair color. It's not like you'll get fired for it. You are your own boss. That's like crazy. Like we know he manages the Popeyes, right? But he still is broke. Like, make it make sense. Rocket red or coral blue, you think to yourself as you hold both containers in your hand. A thump from the aisle overdrags your attention away. Thankfully, you're tall enough to just look over, seeing someone a bit shorter than you resting their head against one of the shelves. This must be a rehe. Maybe you should go do something. Here you go, being the savior everyone needs despite no one ever having your back when you really need it. I mean, it's just helping somebody in a pharmacy. It's not that crazy. He's making it seem like he's a good Samaritan now. Like, it's not that crazy. But now isn't the time to be hanging on to his. Oh, I did not read that correctly. Let me start that over. But now isn't the time to be hanging on to how shitty and one sided your friendships are. Someone's dying right in front of you. You reach out a hand before you realize you literally don't know this person and you really can't afford to be maced in the BVS pharmacy. Instead, you look down at them, your voice gentle as you speak. Okay. You good here? You hand them the bottle that was near their head. Painkillers seemed about right for the occasion. That's kind of embarrassing to like be short and trying to read something and some stranger just comes up to you like I got it. That's kind of embarrassing. Thank you. As you probably witnessed, I was having some trouble. A rehe has no drip. I'm sorry. This is not drip. I'm sorry. Do you drop shit normally or maybe not the best thing to ask someone you just met, especially someone as attractive as them? Okay, so he's already kind of having some thoughts. You find yourself staring a bit too long. You didn't even realize until you heard the ill part in their his sentence. What? I don't even know what that means. No, no, I don't. I do not. In case you couldn't tell, I'm ill. Down with the sickness. I get it. Everybody gets sick. I don't get sick though. So You truly cannot remember the last time you got sick, actually. It's been about a year. You do take a step back as you realize that their sickness is probably contagious, or it could be. Better safe than sorry. That is true because you did touch their hand. In this climate, in this pandemic, you don't just shake random people's hand. He gives you a look, a mix of confusion mixed with disgust. They also don't laugh at your joke. They seem like they hate life. This shit kind of hurt it too, or hurt it though. Not him saying hurt it instead of hurt. Oh well, not everyone is born with a funny bone in their body. Malik isn't really that funny though. Like he thinks he's so funny and he's really not. That is a factual statement, yes. Ouch. Suck it up, make a scene. Okay, this is our first choice for a reheat. I learned in the last one that we actually have an objective, and our objective is to get a good ending. If we don't get a good ending, we don't unlock more paths. So, let's suck it up. Suck it up. Someone not laughing at your jokes won't kill your masculinity. You can't help but laugh at them in an attempt to play off the awkwardness of your joke flopping. What even was his joke? Like, I think his joke was so bad that it even went over my head. Like, I don't even know what his joke was. Are they checking you out? You typically want to get a lot of attention from the ladies until you open your mouth, but they're different, more on the masculine side. I guess so. Oh, they had the little like Cupid music playing in the background, a little Cupid harp. You shouldn't assume someone's gender identity by looks alone. Anoki's voice rings through your Anoki. This isn't Anoki. This is a read. That must be a glitch of sorts. Anoki is another character. Anoki's voice rings through your ear like a church clock. Right, you've been taught better, assuming someone's gender is wrong. Oh, they're not saying that this is Anoki. Oh, so I guess he's friends with Anoki. Okay. But they are checking you out. And they dress kind of like a big bot e-boy, but more professional. That's totally a thing, right? I guess? I don't know. Damn, man, my eyes are up here. You hear the ghost of Anoki roll their eyes from the back of their skull. You didn't even know that was possible until you met them. I'm sorry. That was inappropriate of me. Oh, he's flustered. Oh, and look at this face. His face is back. In case you missed it, this face is back. Shit. How did you fuck up this early? You let out a small laugh, leaning against the shelf as you looked down at him. So I thought he was going to have like a bisexual awakening, because he never mentioned like in men and the parts that we played so far. But it seems like he's just like okay with it. So I don't know. We'll see. It's fine. I'll take it as a compliment. Oogling the eye candy? Not everyone can resist a piece of me. Oh goodness. You're handsome enough, certainly, but I'm afraid you're not my type. Dang. Shit. Okay, maybe you enjoy getting hit on by women, but this is different. You're still trying to figure out your feelings and whatnot, and if you are actually are straight, or if that's just something you've been conditioned to be your whole life. Okay, so he is having a bisexual awakening. Your love for women has always existed, but you're not sure if you could ever truly love one outside of the bedroom. Huh? Alice being the one exception, but she's different. He what? Also, he literally contradicted himself by mentioning Alice in that sentence. You can't get into this right now. You don't need to have an existential crisis in front of a stranger. Fuck, you didn't realize you were staring at them. How do you play this off without looking like a complete fucking idiot? Real recognizes real. That's what he has to say? Of all things that he could possibly say, that's what he says. It is what it is. This is going poorly. Honestly, this is going like a lot better than how it went with Yolanda. With Yolanda, he was saying like so many wrong things, but for some reason she liked it, but it didn't end well for him. This actually isn't going as bad. You offer a fist bump in return for your shitty behavior or embarrassing behavior. You realize they probably don't think this is embarrassing, but instead your normal behavior. The way you are perceived by others is something you cannot control. That is true. Fucked up if true. No, thank you. Oh, he really does look disgusted. He's like, ugh. Come on. I would not want my illness catching on through physical contact. You understand, surely. I mean, it does make sense. He is sick. They're one of those clean freak types. Why does he always? Oh, I'm over here hitting my mic. But why does he always do this? He did this with Yolanda, where Yolanda would say something like completely normal, and he would just be like, "Oh, you're one of those." Like, it's it's okay for him not to want to get you sick. I feel like that's normal. If this story was taking place in a pandemic, Malik definitely would not be walking around with a mask or getting the vaccine. That is for sure. You guess you can never be too safe in this day and age, but that doesn't stop you from rolling your eyes. Excuse me. He's like really pissed. We didn't even see him that pissed when we were talking about his baby mamas. We haven't seen this face yet, I'm pretty sure. Like, he is super pissed for no reason. Excuse me for not violating basic hygiene etiquette. Dude, fist bump me just once and I'll leave you alone, okay? Now he's trying to pressure him into doing it. Can't go with these bad vibes hanging on to me. I even washed my hands earlier, so you got nothing to worry about. And how much earlier was earlier? Like, washing your hands like an hour ago is not the same. They don't react poorly to you using masculine terms towards them. Maybe they're okay with it. If you really insist. What? Win one for Malik. Oh, he's doing the scoreboard thing again. Win one for Malik, 0 for whoever this person is. Oh yeah, he hasn't even asked his name. We know his name is Arihi. He hasn't even asked his name. Malik 1, this stranger 0. Just ask his name. Okay, he's about to do it now. Okay. Hell yeah, I'm Malik, by the way. You like music? Psh, dumb question, as if there are people who don't like music. In your encounters, you're unsure if you ever met someone who doesn't like music. I mean, most people like music. Not everyone likes certain genres of music, but like, it's kind of weird to just not like music, I feel. You're not sure if you would know how to react to someone telling you they didn't like music. The possibility of you curling over on the spot is pretty high. That's a little dramatic, but okay. May I inquire as to why you're asking? Because he's a rapper. He probably trying to like plug him into his trash mixtape music. Probably what's gonna happen. This fucking guy acting all big and mighty just because of his advanced vocabulary. He hasn't even said anything that crazy. I swear, Malik is so dumb. He's like, oh, that vocabulary of yours is very advanced. Like, it's really not. You can't help but roll your eyes at him, crossing your arms over your chest as you mock him. May I inquire as to why you're asking? Why is he like this? Like, he says he has so much game, but I have not seen him have, like, actual game yet. Because this is not it. It looks like he wants to hit you. Oh, wow. He looks super upset. Super, super upset. He wouldn't be the first. Instead, you pull out one of your mixtapes from your bag, offering to him, rude or not, you still need an audience to listen to your music. He's really plugging his trash mixtape to everyone he meets that he wants to be with. He's just gonna keep plugging this mixtape. Terribly sorry. Never met someone with higher education than a high school diploma before. Ouch. You forgot how much it hurt to be mocked for your lack of higher education. The way your father called you a failure time and time again because you decided you wanted to focus on music instead of going to school to be a doctor like every other West African student. That was a long ass sentence. Oh my god. You won't let the words of a stranger bother you like the years of emotional and mental abuse from your father does. Okay. This is a stranger. You really don't have to worry about what he says. What the fuck? Chill out, geez. Just take the tape and go already. He be so upset when people like offend him as far as his music goes. He needs to get a grip. You're not gonna survive the world. Like, if you make it to being famous, you're not gonna survive if you act like this every time somebody says something you don't want to hear. I do not want a tape, and I do not want to speak with you anymore. Good day. Don't just brush me off like that. Your ego will be bruised for the rest of the day if you walked away from a fight. And it's a Thursday afternoon. The sun is still out. You're double cheeked up. You're double cheeked up. You have plans to stunt down the nearest boulevard. Okay. He's feeling himself, but he can't talk the talk. He really can't. What else am I supposed to do in this situation? You're a stranger. I gave you my name. A stranger who has a name. Lucky you. I like Ree. He not taking out of his bull. Cause even though I like Yolanda, she was letting things slide. Arihi, he's like, no, I'm not gonna take it. Wow, this dude is a fucking dick. He's really not though. He's really not. And you thought you weren't shit. No, that last sentence is still true, Malik. It's still true. You look away, your arms still folded across your chest. Fuck off. Like he's literally just how can he possibly find anyone to love him and this is how he acts towards everyone? Nice insult. You're sure your homies would get on that ass if they heard that one from you. You're out of ideas on how to get this man back, so you do what you do best. Flirt. Okay, here come the face again. Let's see if he actually says something decent this time. We're gonna see. I was trying to be nice since you're so obviously into me, alright? Excuse me? I'm what? You checked me out like an item on a fancy restaurant menu? Don't think I didn't see that shit. He doesn't speak. Instead of speaking, he gives you a look. Nice, you got him speechless. Really? That worked? Just simply pointing out that he was checking him out? Malik 2. This stranger? 0. Called it. No. No, no, no. That is the opposite of anything I have been thinking of you as. You've been thinking of me? Bro, kinda gay. This is like Malik's idea of flirting. I don't know how this is gonna possibly work, but we're gonna push through. Flattered for real, but I'm a ladies' man through and through. Oh, now he's just lying. Cause this is a dating game. We know you are not a ladies' man through and through. We know that for sure. Mostly. Why the fuck did you say mostly? Why did you say that? What was the reason? You're in no position. Oh, excuse me. You're in no position to be having a sexuality crisis in front of a man who looks like a professional e-boy. You're a fucking idiot. Fuck it. You're giving him a point for that one. He didn't even do anything and he's getting a point? Okay. I'm not interested in closet cases. If I must clarify at this point. Goodbye. He said, I am out now. He said, either you're out or I'm out. That's what he said. Either you're out or I'm out. A closet case. A fucking closet case? Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe he's right. You're nothing more than a stupid ass closet case. Inoki told you sexuality is fluid and you believe them. But they never told you how hard it would be to actually explore it. You can't lie. This person is attractive despite their style. And you wish they had a bit more patience to deal with your shit instead of just... He's wishing he has patience, but like he seems like he does have patience. He's just not taking any of his crap. And that's all. Oh. He's walking away, actually. I like Arihi. He ain't taking his crap and he just walks away. He's not even gonna like finish anything else. He's just like, alright, see ya. You lost this round. Malik 2, the stranger 2. And he still didn't even get his name. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually really funny. Here's the thing. After the whole BVS fiasco, you realize you never actually bought those diapers and your baby mama has not only been threatening to report you to CPS, but also threatening to key your car and rob you dry. That's wild. That's really wild. But also, he should not have forgotten. Like, he really does not care about them kids. Usually, you will call her bluff when she knows where you live, where you work, and the studio you rent out for sessions with your homies. So the possibility of her doing it is pretty fucking high. So instead of playing uncle with one of the craziest women you have ever met, you send her that $100 that was supposed to be used for diapers. $100 for diapers? What diapers are they buying? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Those diapers better change the baby for me. Because $100 is a lot. She wins this round, but if you catch her on BAP? Is that supposed to be like Snapchat? I'm assuming that's supposed to be like Snapchat. If I catch her on Bap with a new set, you're on that ass. Hey, welcome to Popeyes. What can I get you today? Oh, look who it is. This has to be a fucking joke. This fool. You hate how you seem to be running into strangers a lot more than usual. You live in Jersey fucking City. How hard is it to avoid people like him? It isn't like the city isn't crawling in fucking e-boys. Professionalism is the key to keeping your status as a manager. Fine. You can do this. This man doesn't seem to be listening to you. How fucking rude. You clear your throat once more, repeating your regular greeting. Let's see if he actually makes up with him. I guess we're gonna have to help with that. But let's see if he can actually be smooth and get through this. Welcome to Popeyes. What can I get you today? Will you wait 1 second? I haven't even had the chance to examine the menu yet. Okay. Fine, fair. You have to be nice to every customer no matter how much they have insulted your intelligence in the middle of a BVS pharmacy. Does no one else work here? Because he's the manager. And he's just like, is he just doing everything here? Are there no workers here? You're in power now. If he wants to be a dick, he can be a dick without the delicious goodness of Popeye's chicken. You're a hypocrite. You haven't had the food here in years. The smell itself is, I'm assuming that said repulsing. I kind of clicked through that on accident. Yep, sure. Can't be ordering the wrong set of chicken strips or else the world explode. That's his idea of flirting. Like, his idea of flirting is just not it. Do they pay you to start this pleasant chatter with your customers? Nah. You will make this man's life a living hell. He's so upset because he ain't want his trash mixtape. It's so funny, actually. You're speaking to someone with 3 masters under his belt, you know. 3 masters? 3 masters? He is 25 years old. If you're 25 years old and you have 1 master's, that's already impressive. But 3? 3? Okay. This is a family-friendly establishment, my man. Can't be mentioning that shit when there could be kids around. Like, damn, we get it. You're a bottom. Why would he say that? Why would he say that? Okay. Bottom. Jesus fucking Christ. You've been hanging around entirely too many gay people lately. What? Why would he say that? Oh, goodness. What? Wait. Are you implying that I meant... You raise an eyebrow, leaning against the counter as you look him dead in the eye. Beside him, there were only a few seated customers around. Your coworkers are probably fucking around in the back. Also, other people do work here. They're just not working right now for some reason. 3 masters? Yeah, 3 masters is a lot. By the age of 25 is crazy. And he has 3 masters and he's still not smart enough to not be with Malik. Crazy. Crazy. What's going on here? Look, he gotta have a little bisexual awakening. When the story started, it had a content warning and it said homophobia ? So I guess we just gotta let it fly. Alright, let's keep going. Your coworkers are probably fucking around in the back. Not that you really give a shit. It's post lunchtime. I will hope you know that is not what I meant. Given the lack of intelligence you've displayed thus far, however, I am afraid you meant it with sincere intent. He flaming him as far as his education goes. But I guess if you got 3 masters under your belt, I mean, you can flame anybody. Your hand comes up to wave him off, and you really don't hear it. You choose not to hear him degrade you. That shit is only cool in the bedroom, not in your workplace. Oh, so Malik likes to be degraded in the bedroom, apparently. I should talk to your manager about this blatant disrespect. Oh, goodness. And of course, Malik will get off because he happens to be the manager. Tough luck, man. I'm the manager. Laughter fills the room, taking a step back from the counter as you attempt to regain your composure. Professionalism at Popeyes is key. That doesn't stop you from letting another chuckle out of you as you calm down from your outburst. Oh. Malik 3, the stranger 2. He still hasn't asked him his name. That's crazy. Talk away. How is my disrespect for you so far? 11 out of 10? You will make this man's life a living hell every way you can. He mess with you is only right if you do it back. Malik is so petty for no reason. Revenge isn't revenge if you care. You hear Yolanda. Oh, he's bringing up Yolanda. Okay, so I wasn't sure if the dates that we're doing were linear or not, but it seems like they are because he just brought up Yolanda. So okay, maybe the last person in his list in his CG gallery, maybe that's the person he ends up with, like for sure, like forever. I don't know. I guess we'll see. You hear Yolanda's voice sing to you in your ear. Fuck that, you don't care. You've never given a shit about anything in your life. Why else are you 26 working a dead end job? Because you don't care. Oh, he's 20. I thought Malik was 25 also, but all you care about is the music, and this bitch of a man being rude to you has nothing to do with your music. It isn't like he's some producer guy. Shit. Maybe he is. That is true. He does have 3 masters. You don't know what he do. I would give it a solid 7. Only a 7? I got up my game. He gives you a smug smile, and you realize maybe this is just a guy you caught on his bad day. He did nearly pass out in the BVS pharmacy. Maybe you were being too harsh on this guy. He doesn't seem to have many friends. Maybe missed a class or two when it comes to knowing boundaries with strangers. I mean, I don't feel like he's been that rude, though. Fine, you'll ease up. For now. Perhaps you'll gain points if my order is satisfactory. We'll see. Been keeping track since we met. I got 4 points, you got 2 on me. He makes a face. You're unsure what to take of it. It looks like he's kind of shocked that you've been paying attention to him. Shit, maybe he really doesn't have any friends. He probably doesn't, because, like, 3 masters by the age of 25, there's no way. I'm sorry, like, it's impressive and all, but there's no way you have friends. There's no way, because how do you find time? You gotta order first, in case you were waiting for permission or something. I'm still looking. Man, it's a bye-bye. It's like, how many options do you have, really? I feel like you need to figure it out soon, sir. So he's one of those customers. All right, fine. You don't have any work to do, and you really haven't checked Bitter all day. Fuck this corporate shit. Your phone is up. Your phone is up as you scroll through your timeline. He's over here talking about professionalism, and he's in front of the customer's face, scrolling through Twitter. That's not very professional. Making sure your brightness is dim low in case one of your coworkers walks by and you scroll past some porn. Twitter do be like that sometimes, though. You could be having a normal day on your Twitter timeline, and then boom, random porn. A chicken sandwich meal, please. Sure thing, man. You tossed your phone aside, not really caring where it landed. Already cracked that shit anyways. It's not like you can break it anymore. You definitely can. So you should be careful because you ain't got the money to buy another one. We both know that. He pretends not to eye your discarded phone as he pulls out his payment. You notice a quick look of judgment on his face before he ultimately shuts it down. Huh. That's unlike him. At least as long as you've known the guy. You've known the guy for like 20 minutes maybe. And that's it. Would that be all today, sir? Why the fuck did you just call this e-boy sir? Ill. What the fuck? Sure, that is standard practice, but something in you feels different when you say it to him. Not the time. Yes. Yes? Thank you, Malik, for your service. Like he just like came from the army or something. You're treating me like a veteran or some shit. Yeah, like gonna die if I don't get you this chicken. Ugh. That is not a cute face. That was a jump scare right there. That is not a cute face. Your life in my hands? Good song title. You write that you write that down on the receipt to remember later. Can you imagine having a conversation with someone and they say the most random thing and they write it down like gotta say that for later? Oh goodness. That's funny though. I meant it, alright? Take it or leave it. Sure. Okay, deliver the chicken to him personally. Have one of your coworkers bring him his food. So of course, because of what happened with Yolanda, I now know there's an objective to get a good ending. So we're gonna deliver the chicken to him personally. Try to make this good. You're off to the back to grab a clean tray of food for him. You typically wouldn't care, and you would give a regular customer a tray that still had a bit of biscuit crumbs on it, but he's different. In a way, you really don't want to think about it. Having a sexuality crisis at work wasn't on the Patterson agenda today. Yeah, I would not want to like do that at work. I never listened to his. It takes you longer than usual to get his meal ready in the back. And before you know it, you're making your way toward him, balancing the tray on your palm like some fancy waiter. Oh, Malik is really trying. Your mixtape is in his hand. Shit. Getting excited over a random person giving your music attention is embarrassing. You force yourself to calm down as you slide the tray in front of him. Hey, ain't that mine? Did you like it? The restaurant is pretty empty, and your coworker finally decided to do their job and man the fort for the rest of their shift. Sitting down with a customer to get some valuable feedback is never a bad idea. I guess that's what the kids are calling it these days. No, I didn't. I was going to throw it away. You probably should have, honestly. Alright, that one hurt. Play it off with your moves like you always do. Damn, really? You usually stare longingly at your trash before you toss it then? Of course not. I don't even remember receiving the thing. How did you? One of the skills I've learned in this trade. You flex, your entire body glistening with the pride of getting what you want. You truly do have the mind of a mastermind. I'm sure you make a fine pickpocket. I thought you were on a clock. I'm in charge of my own breaks. So am I an 8 now? A 9? 12? Yes, I will gouge you as at 12 years old. Alright, fine. He wins. Fine, you get that one. Malik is childish. Malik 3, this stranger 3. You normally hate the food here, but you prepared this one nice. You prepared this one nice and special for him. Nothing wrong with getting a taste of your own cooking. Luckily, your hands are clean enough to reach over and steal a fry off his tray, popping it in your mouth with a smirk. I mean, it's just he's making it seem like he made a gourmet meal, like it's just fast food. Hey, finders keepers, consider it a tax. He doesn't have that look of protest like he did before. Instead, he seems to be okay with your shitty antics, huh? Maybe your nature to ignore those who defy you is paying off. Wait, you don't even know this fool's name. Finally, he's gonna ask his name. Like, we've been talking for how long? He's finally doing it. I'm sick of the scoreboard shit. Yeah, it's very childish. I wish he would stop like doing this keeping score thing. But now that we know for a fact that, you know, the dates are linear, maybe eventually he'll grow out of it. Maybe. Just realize I never got your name. You gonna share? Sharing is caring. Why should I care? Why do you get so defensive over that? You realize that you really have no reason to care. Unless he becomes a regular, the chances of seeing him again are pretty fucking low. Arihi. Okay, he told him. Arihi Cooper. And the Ice King begins to melt. Nice to meet you, Arihi. The Ice King? What is this, Adventure Time? It fits you. Well, shit, not really. I just say whatever words pop out of my mouth. We can tell, Malik. We can tell. You never know what I'd be spinning next. Oh, goodness. You managed to make him laugh. He laughed at that? Oh, wow. Maybe that deserves another point. Nah, you can allow him to have this one. Point free. I'm sorry for being a dick. I wouldn't put it like that. Yeah, he really wasn't that mean, I feel. But yes, I do apologize. Man, it's whatever. Make it up to me by listening to my music. I will. I'll listen. Alright, maybe that one deserves a point. Malik 4, Arihi 3. You begin to speak before you see the rush of customers come in through the door. School must have just let out or something. You don't even say goodbye. Instead, it's a small gesture of your hand as you allow yourself up and back into the kitchen. You take orders as per usual, but your attention always darts back to him in the corner of the restaurant. Look like he's pondering, thinking about life. A Popeyes isn't really the best place to do it, but hey, you've had your own share of deep thinking in a rather not deep thinking place. I mean, to be fair, he is alone. I feel like no matter where you are, you're probably gonna have some random like deep thoughts just because you're alone. Despite the game you two played, you hope to see him again, or at least talk to him. Your number is on the back of the mixtape he held in his hand. Oh. Oh, he's enjoying that. Friends with another man? He is happy though. Like he is really feeling Rihi way more than Yolanda. I'm not even gonna lie. Wait, was that it? It said we unlocked the Alonzo route, so we obviously got a good ending. Oh wow, that was quick. It's been what? It's been 40 minutes, or maybe it wasn't that quick actually. Maybe it just seemed like it was quick, but what? Okay, let's go and just go to Arihi. I thought more was gonna happen with Arihi. I really did. We didn't even date him, so that sucks. But let's just go ahead and like get the other endings just to like look at the imagery of it. Let's look at the bad ending. Drama queen at the BVS. Oh, this is like he doesn't even get to Popeyes. He's like he leaves when they're in the BVS. Oh wow, I wonder what you have to do there to like make him that angry. Wait, a rare ending? They share a kiss in the Popeyes? What? How do you get that ending? What? I'm trying to like think back to the decisions we made, and I just don't even know how you even get that.